mic behind you. Watch. Put your head down and bring your mic. Are we on there?
Yeah, it still says
Pop up?
Lucky Chucky.
Does it? Yeah. We gotta fix that, dude. Oh, it's gone. Lucky Chucky's gone.
It's gone.
Right?
No.
Dude, we gotta fix that. It's giving the wrong. Everyone sees that.
Hello?
We gotta get Carl on. Do we just continue to go live with that message wrong?
Yeah.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Tyler. We got Luke. We're here with you this Tuesday. Man, we got our message box being stuck with the Harv Wars event from like a month ago. So bear with us as we try to get that content changed over. We've been trying actually for like the last hour. Seems like we're struggling a little bit. Anyway, you guys are here to listen and not read. You're here to listen and not read. Man, I don't know, Luke, how do we want to start it off? Should we start off about the fights with USYK? Or should we... Oh, that's the air conditioner, ladies and gentlemen. The air conditioners are on in the warehouse, and they are humming.
It's getting hot in here.
Okay. Why don't you start it off,
the
Luke?
fights. We had the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. Alexander Usyk of the Ukraine fighting Tyson Fury of Great Britain / the Gypsy King. But before we get to that, we need to tell you about our fights here at Whatever Blows Your Hair Back Studio, July 20th, America. We are looking for fighters, licensed fighters, USA Boxing licensed fighters. You can still get your license and still apply and still make it in time for the event. But if you already have it, we're looking for fighters to match up in that.
Exactly 2 months. So Luke's the matchmaker. We are looking for others to get involved quite a bit. This is our second event here. Once it's going to be streaming, everything's $20 tickets. You can buy them from our website. They should be on there. I got to check with Erica, make sure she put them on there.
Shout out Erica.
Shout out Erica, who's always working hard. Erica is the counterpart here at Whatever Blows Your Hair Back. She's like basically my assistant. I don't know what to call her, but she helps me with everything, and she's great. Aside from that, that's what's going on at the studio. We had a good boxing practice today. I'm recovering from a little hand injury. You know, I've been getting a little worked up around this.
Don't show your knuckles to the fucking camera.
Oh, no, my knuckles are fine, but yeah, I just been...
Scraped up like a fucking coon.
Yeah, man. The city's been getting a hold of me lately. I've been getting stressed out.
So anyway, coming back to the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world, Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury went down. Where was that at? That was
Texas? New Mexico? No.
Why is that?
Where was that
Saudi
fight?
Arabia, excuse me.
It was in Saudi Arabia.
By the way, I love these Saudi Arabia fights. The main events, the walkout time is 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is great.
I thought it went a little early, dude. I was like, man, this is popping off. Where some of the time we don't get it till 1 in the morning here or midnight.
Main walks don't have main events are like 11:30, 12, and then the fights are 12:31.
What else do you like about their cards? What else do you like about Saudi Arabia's cards?
They always have some great celebrities in the crowd. Always Cristiano Ronaldo sitting next to, they always fly in the big dogs. Anthony Joshua sitting next to him.
Do you think it's a requirement the Saudi Arabians make those guys show up to those fights because those are the athletes that are represented by Saudi?
I think, and I also don't think.
I think they sit him next to.
Anything else to do. And sit him next to His Excellency. I think that's part of their contract.
Yeah, and I seen him sit next to Conor McGregor, Ronaldo and Conor McGregor, who are
a couple fights ago,
and they're complete strangers, right? So like, or they don't hang out. So, but they were seated next to one another.
They have several, but it's like the Excellency of Entertainment. He is solely responsible for entertaining the country, and that's why they pay the fighters the most out of anyone. That's why they keep getting all these big fights.
Yeah, they do. And I think they're keeping them there. So I like that. I like seeing it. So I like
main event time. I love it. Bring all those fights to Saudi Arabia because I love a 5:30 dinner time walkout. Thank the Lord. So starting with the walkouts of this fight, we had Usyk come out in the traditional garb, looking like a badass Ukrainian general.
I thought he was taller, man. I thought he was a bigger guy than that.
From cruiserweight, he's known for being shorter.
Yeah, I know that. I just when the fight went on, I seen it and I was like, all right,
Tyson Fury is a giant.
Yeah, so I mean, he was standing next to a
6'9"
giant.
or something.
Yeah, something crazy. So,
So-
Usyk is at least 6 foot, isn't he? I mean, not.
6'2".
So I'm saying he's not even
No,
short.
he's But so the ring, and then we had Tyson Fury come out all loose, like he was ready to go into a spar. The fight took underway. Usyk came out the first rounds a little more aggressive, good defense. The middle round, Fury was kind of landing some more bigger shots, but then we had that big.
But it wasn't. No, hold on, let me interrupt you. Fury didn't do anything that impressive.
He was looking pretty good. In like
It is it.
third.
But he wasn't looking impressive. He didn't do anything where I was like, dude, he's getting better. Right? I didn't feel that way.
He
I
looks
just
good. If that didn't happen in the 9th round, I don't know what would have happened.
well, it did happen,
If he
Luke.
didn't
It
get
did
that-
happen,
that
Luke. So you don't even need
onslaught
to.
from Usyk. If he didn't get clubbed with that left, and then that onslaught that came in for the kill.
Dude, he was done too.
and
He was
then-
KO'd.
Because at that point, I would say Fury was kind of starting to get the upper hand. But then Usyk hit a big shot, momentum went, and then
What
came
happened,
and
yeah.
changed the whole rest of the fight. Fury wasn't the same after that. God bless him for getting up. He has a great chin. He's shown that to us in several times.
But dude, that was a heavy
Undertaker versus
man.
Fury,
Falling, you
or
kept
versus
falling back all that
my-
way.
It's like 2 steps
He
and he's
could
across
catch.
the ring.
Yeah.
Imagine how big that shirt he had on.
And he was gone
probably
up
like-
top, dude. He was gone. I was like, whoa.
Got up, made the count, finished the round, and then went to the decision. Usyk won by split decision. One of the
Well,
judges
because a lot
gets-
of people want to see somebody make a difference and take the belt, and Usyk did take the belt and did make a difference. So yeah, I don't know who the other guy was and
one of
what
the
was he
judges gave
seeing.
it to Fury.
Yeah.
So there's an automatic
He's
rematch
paid.
clause.
Oh, if one of the judges. Oh, I don't know.
No matter what, there was an automatic. No matter who won, guaranteed rematch is offered to the loser. It's supposed to be in September. We'll see if it goes down. I don't know if Fury's gonna do it.
I don't know what. Hey, but it's
And
in the
what-
clause. It's probably just an option.
No,
A
I'm
clause,
saying, well,
the
if
option too.
The champ has to give the option to the loser.
Yeah,
So Fury,
which is fair.
But if Fury declines it, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
can see Fury being done.
No. Hey guys, if you guys are on my Instagram, you're on our social media, make sure to check out that new development we got posted with Whatever Blows Your Hair Back Living. This is a whole development living community. We're not talking about building a boxing team. We're talking about building a community. That's what we want to do. We want to build a community lifestyle, and we just bring the right people around, and just make a new community. And that's my vision. And so if you guys have a chance to check out this development plan,
dope.
it's pretty cool. There's a little short video on it. There's also a 45-page write-up on how the investors are going to get paid, the percent money payout, and just kind of the cost going into it on this pretty big project. It comes out to be around $4 million. For those of you guys who are interested, it's going to cost about $4 million to build it out. So if you look at it, it makes a lot of sense. There's going to be 50 units. They're average on $1,000 a unit they're going to make. So at 50 units, at $50,000 a month, it's going to gross. So if you guys do some math problems based off $4 million at $50,000 gross in a month, that's just at the occupancy level. So if you look at the event center side of it, lifestyle, like gym membership, it also offers these amenities. And it's going to improve your lifestyle. So there's more value than that. So there's a small event center there that you can have weddings and you can host events there. You know, that can bring in anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 a month also. Now you're at $70,000 that this plan plans to make residually monthly. So there's other avenues. You can rent land. There's grant. There's just a lot of ways to raise capital here, and I just want to gain everybody in. I've just recently got an interest from Paul, the owner of Vantage Plastics. Paul is a big head leader in my community back in Standish, Michigan, and if he's listening, leads me into my next topic of the relationships that I built when I was younger, from around, I don't know, I was probably 12 to relationship working for these business owners at a really young, youthful age, and made an impact at their factories at a young age. I remember Paul telling me that I was a good worker. I was working the assembly team, and I was producing double than everybody else. I wasn't trying to make everyone look bad, but I remember Paul specifically saying that. It made me stand out. Therefore, Paul has been an indirect mentor for my entire life. He doesn't know it, but I'm always watching his moves. This man makes he's got to be at the billionaire level.
Learn from the greats.
He is just very.
That's with a B, guys. B.
Yeah, he's great. And anyways, I got a meeting with him, and hopefully I can bring him on as an investor or any interest on this project. Leads me into my next mentor in Chicago. I'll call him a mentor. He's a good friend of mine. His name's Tony. He's the owner of Synergy Company, and he helped me a lot today too with my project that I got going on downstairs with the event center, and helping me get the right people on board and mentoring me through that process and helping me in any obstacles. And I just had a moment today where I was just like looking back at all the I've built that are paying off. Without these gentlemen, now in my day in life, I couldn't get the level up that I needed. So if you guys are having a hard time or stuck in life or feel like you can't get it to the next step, it's those relationships that you built when you're younger, and you got to go seek those guys out, and you got to go tell them the impact they made on you, and open up your arms to them, and then hopefully they'll open up their arms back to you, and those guys are the ones that can level you up. If you guys ain't seen it or felt it, you need to believe it. So I just wanted to give a shout out to the great elders. That's what we'll call it, Luke.
Shout out to great elders, baby.
Sorry to steal Luke's thunder about the fight, but I had to get that out. I'd let the people know. I know some of those guys are listening, and the good word needs to get spread.
Spread it like wildfire.
Back to our fight, America, baby. We need you to be signing up for our fights. Our fights are July 20th. We need you in here. If you're a fighter, you think you're a badass. I want a left and a right. I want someone who thinks they're a badass, and I want someone who thinks they're better at the same weight class in Chicago that wants to run their mouth and talk shit. Because I think, Luke, we need to go start hand selecting people and signing them up for fights, thinking that we'd be a good fight, bringing them in here and setting it
got
up.
a beef you want to settle in the ring? Let us know. Message us.
I don't think anybody. I don't think they know how to create beef. I think everybody's scared to start beef with somebody in Chicago with another gym, because they just don't want that juju.
They don't want the juju. Whoa.
Anyhow, moving on. That's all we really have. I just want to talk about that. We talked about the development. We got the fights. Talked about the good leaders in our life.
Love the leaders.
Talked about the fights. And that's all we got. That's all we got for the people today, Luke.
That's all we got for the people today. That's all we're bringing you today. And make sure you tune in for our fights. July 20th, America, USA Boxing, whatever blows your hair back studio. It's going down.
And I'm Tyler with Whatever Blows Your Hair Back, and we signing off, and we'll catch you guys next week on Tuesday. We got some surprises coming next week. We got some cool audios. We got a little DJ stepping up, a guy who's going to bring on the sticks, and we're going to do some fun stuff with the audio next week. So tune in then. See you guys.